Who that nation? Who that nation? I know it is late. It is WD here, and I am here to speak with you right quick. For whoever's watching out there, I am live, of course, but I just gotta make a brief and quick summary of this Saints and 49ers recap. I don't know when the next show is going to be, but I just feel like I have to get my 2 cents out now while I still can, and I might not be able to do it so this week. But let's just get down to the nitty gritty, man. This was the worst. I mean, as you can see by the title, a whole donut, man. Saints, for the very first time since 2001, over 130 games, the Saints have been shut out by the team I can't even stand, by the 49ers. And mind you, it was a winnable game. I thought this game was going to be a blowout. Me personally, I thought so. Thought it was going to be something like 31-10. No, winnable game, 13-0. 13-0. The defense played good. They played better than I feel like this is probably one of their best performances throughout the whole season. They did give up a touchdown that shouldn't have really been a touchdown on the part, but I mean, besides that, they did what they could do. Offensively, I mean, the score says it all. We didn't score a single thing. We got down to the red zone, 5 times? Came up with zero each time. This was probably Kamara's worst game as a Saint. I would say second and third maybe those Carolina games, the one from this year and last year. But that one just takes the cake. 2 fumbles, critical fumbles. I mean, on the first drive, and then trying to score on one of the other drives, man. Yeah, the Kamara, just one of the worst games he's ever had for the Saints. Andy Dalton, he sucks. He really does suck. All this talk about James and Dalton. And look, I can admit, at a certain point I was saying that it doesn't really matter, but at some capacity it does matter. I mean, after the first half, man, this is where you put Jameson. Pete Carmichael, we talked about him. He needs to go. DA, he needs to go. I'm not even about to spend all day explaining why. We all should know why at this point. Man, the in and out with Taysom is just so annoying. So it's so much more frequent than what it was with Shine. It's just in and out. And then when you get to the red zone at times, you don't even use them. Just like that Kamara fumble, didn't even run one time. Maybe they ran one time, but no Taysom throughout that whole drive. As far as when we got into the red zone, I see comments. Hold on, man. We got Whitley Jeremiah. You said, "What up, WD?" It's just me. Yeah, man. This ain't about to be quick. I mean, this ain't about to be too long. No call-ins, obviously. Just doing this now to get it out the way, because I will not be here this upcoming week. But yeah, it says it all, bro. Hold on, that this team sucks. I mean, we may as well treat it like it's the off season already. As far as look, I say it like this, man. Mickey Loomis, he got his own faults. But here's the thing: if he don't get rid of DA, he can sit up and look at this defensive performance and say, "Oh, let's keep him." But if he doesn't get rid of DA after this season, then I feel like he can go as well. This man DA has one of the worst. I mean, we can think about numbers. We can go down a list of head coaches, but he has one of the worst records as a head coach. I don't know where that is in the history books, but yeah, he got to go, man. He just got to go. Whitley, the offense just sucks, man. The quarterback sucks. The offensive line sucks. The penalties, undisciplined. I still feel like this team has too much talent to be losing the way they have been losing, especially to get shut out. That's where this game is the worst game, in my opinion, as far as the Saints go. Just not scoring a point. And I mean, we haven't been shut out since 2001. Let that sink in. Who that nation? There's pretty much more I don't even have to say. Dub says I ain't even mad. I expect nothing less from this team at this point. Yeah, I mean pretty much same. It's the context though. It's what happens within the game. I mean, I expected to lose. No doubt about it. I expected to lose, but still, just getting shut out, not scoring a point. Uh, to be truthful, I know shit. After that, it's like I don't even want to watch another game. I'll probably watch a game again. I mean, watch every game, but that's just me speaking from the heart right now. This is just pathetic. The performance from this team overall pathetic. Like I said, the defense they played, man. Of course, they played good today. Still can't get no takeaways, man. That's the thing that bugs me with this defense. The pass rush was getting up, but still no takeaways. The one takeaway we could have had was Alante, of course, and by the way, Chris Harris. If there's anything negative I got to see about the defense, Lord have mercy, Chris Harris. Oh man, Roby too. Honestly, it ain't as bad as Chris Harris, but him and Roby, man, get out of town. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got. When I mean quick, man, I mean quick. It's terrible. It's terrible. I can't even, Olave, he had his drops today. Jawan Johnson, I mean, he didn't really do much today. Dalton, he missed Kamara on the left side on one of those trips to the red zone. Says a lot about him. Not a good quarterback. Yeah, man, I'm pretty much over this season, man. It is what it is. This season is done. I know mathematically we are still in. I know we still got a chance to win the division. I don't see that happening. I mean, we play the Bucks on prime time, and I'm not thrilled about that game. Anybody else could be optimistic. I'm not thrilled about it though. Nobody could convince me to be thrilled about it. So yeah, man, I really don't have anything else to say too much. It is what it is. Whitney, you're right. It is what it is. All I gotta say is, man, shout out to the viewers. Shout out to the people in the chat, Whitley, Dub, whoever watching, man. Just hold your head high, man. Don't let this team get you down, man. Better luck next season. But I mean, we gonna talk about next season, man. We gotta start with the front office, man. The changes need to be made. That's all. That's the main thing that needs to be done. Changes need to be made. It starts with Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis, you better do your job, dog. Because right now, look, I know Loomis. He's done a lot for this ball club, no doubt about it, including the big one. Getting this team to win their only Super Bowl. Shout out to him for that. But right now, if we gonna talk about looking for any type of success, I mean, at least better than this, man. This is as bad as it can get. I mean, worse would be being winless, but this is as bad as it can get. So if we ain't looking for improvement, I don't know what else to say, man. There is no excuses for this point. I don't want to hear about no injuries. I don't want to hear about, quarterback and all this other stuff. Those are ingredients on why this team has been bad this whole season. However, it starts with the coaching. DA is not it. Pete Carmichael is not it. Get these guys out of here, man. This has been WD, man, and I'm out. Who that for life?